Welcome to MaeTalksTarot. Hello, my beautiful Lightworkers. Man, have I been waiting to get to you guys. Oh my gosh. If you have not watched the collective reading, you should watch the collective reading because it, as always, has something to do with you. They're starting to cross over and it's absolutely tickling me pink. If this is your first time here, take what resonates, leave the rest. Energies can be flip-flopped and reversed. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, you can go check out a ton of other readers. I'm not going to be upset. Sometimes certain readers can pick up on the timeline I'm on, and sometimes they don't. It's just, you know. But I have my favorites, and I'll suggest them to you. Get a pen and paper ready, because I got a few. So, we have Moonlight Miracle. We have Darren Dragon Tarot. Or Dallin Dragon Tarot, I think is what it is now. Dallin Dragon Tarot. Check him out. Then we have my personal, like, the ones that I go to that are, like, kick my butt every time. Sand Tarot and Baba Jolie. Well, you know, put you right where you need to be. Those are long readings, so this is why I could try to keep mine kind of short for you guys, so you guys, if you're on the run or whatever, you know, you got busy lives. I know, I do too. Mine's crazy. So, I have everything actually outlined for things that we need to talk about somewhere in this reading. I'm going to talk about Lightworker activation. And I'm going to talk about what you can do to help yourself. Because, like, I don't like talking about things and not giving y'all ways to make your life better with them. So, we're going to do that. Man, the collective readings, y'all, they're leveling up. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like, y'all have no idea. It's hard, though. I know when a lot of y'all realized you were light workers, you went through a lot of stuff to get where you are. And then when you got, you know, when you realize, oh, okay, yeah, I'm actually doing this. These energies are real. Energy work is a real thing. You realize energetically who you had to remove from your life and why. And it's difficult. And a lot of them are going through that. And a lot of us are going through that as well, because we're still getting rid of people that are draining us. And it hurts, because some of them are family and friends that you've loved for a very long time. So, they're going through the beginning stages of it. And a lot of y'all are going through the hard part of this. And a lot of y'all are beating yourselves up about it, and you got to quit it. You got to quit it. Because you know it's to help you in the end anyway. Like, you're not doing it to be mean. You're doing it because their energy doesn't match yours. What did I say? The Tower. The Tower is what's going on for you guys right now. Temperance. A lot of y'all are trying to balance these emotions and really deal with leveling up. Because, can I incorporate it? I don't have to do it separately. Spirit guides. Okay. Because you are, you know, like you have one, maybe some of y'all, okay, for me, I had one or two things activated. I can only tell y'all from my perspective, right? I had one or two activations when I was younger. I knew when people were going to die. I just always did. And I hated it. I prayed to God, take it away from me, take it away from me. I don't want this, take it away from me. I don't want this. And it went away for a little bit, and it showed back up in my teenage years. And that was really hard. There were other things that I knew that I didn't know why I knew them. I just did. But when I activated as an adult, it was a lot at one time. Like, I could hear, like, when it started out, like, I started being able to hear messages through music. as well as seeing it in tarot cards. It was like multiple ways messages were coming through, and it was tripping me out. So, a lot of y'all, we have another wave of light workers activating right now, and they're going through that. Multiple activations. You're not crazy. Nothing is wrong with you, okay? Nothing is wrong with you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh, yes. Okay, still putting back. Okay. I don't understand. Okay. Oh. Yep. That comes with the territory. You want to stop with that one? Okay, Lightworkers, this is what's going on. Y'all asked 2 questions, too. Like the collective reading. Write down 2 questions. Pause it if you need to. Anytime during the video, pause it if you need to write stuff down. And we'll ask those, I'll answer those 2 at the end of the video for you guys. With angel answers. That deck. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to clarify with the Lightseers Tarot. Some things I don't need to clarify. I can feel the energy pretty good. So a lot of you guys have, like I said, have been having to get rid of folks, right? People are not, you're realizing people aren't energetically compatible with you. Or they are taking energy from you. And you can't figure out why. That's another one. Or you know they're draining you. Like, they're doing it on purpose. And you're cutting them out. And you're trying real hard to balance your energies because you're standing in your power with the, you know, like you're with the King of Wands. You're not taking any crap. There's a lot of fire energy here. I guess the next card is Strength. So, you're staying strong. Some of y'all are getting caught up in your head, though. With the 8 of Swords. And that is a very self-inflicted energy. Because you're tied up, you're blindfolded. There's swords everywhere that you cut the ties and the blindfold off with. But you're just there. Y'all need to get the heck out of that energy. Don't stop feeling like it's your fault. Because it's not. Okay? Own it. Own it. If your gut if your soul, if your little voice inside you tells you you need somebody to go because they feel like they are draining you and you cut them out, it's meant to be. That voice isn't saying that for no reason. Listen to your intuition. I'm really surprised the High Priestess is sitting down here. Like, yeah, you have a lot of love in your heart. This is confirmation. You're not a horrible person. Right? Okay, we can go ahead and do advice from Spirit. Sorry, they were talking and I have to stop when they talk. The bottom of the deck is the 5 of Cups. Some of y'all need to see don't get too stuck in your head. Alright? Some of y'all are letting your depression take over. And if you feel depressed or, you know, upset or like maybe you might harm yourself in any way, talk to somebody. go see a doctor. I will never on this channel not tell you to go to a therapist, okay? Go see a therapist. I see a therapist. I've had psychologists. I've had psychologists and psychiatrists my entire life. Okay? Go talk to somebody. Which is actually my next point, is a lot of you may feel like you're, am I doing this for the right reasons? Or that's what that is. You guys are double second guessing yourselves, and you need to stop and listen to your intuition. The Page of Wands is next. So some of y'all are having some really good ideas. There might be a message coming to you guys too. But this is the opportunity. Okay, this is the opportunity to grow as a light worker. Is getting past these feelings that you feel, because people think you're a light worker. All you're gonna do is positive stuff all the time, and it don't work like that. It just doesn't work like that, because you have to put up boundaries, and people get real pissed off about those. Once you start putting up boundaries, once you start grounding and meditating and actually doing the stuff, which is in the next one, grounding and meditating, using tools to help you, you got to keep going. So when you start feeling like you're getting stuck, like you're in your head, you need to use these tools. You need to ground. You need to meditate. And do both of them properly. When you meditate, you don't have to clear your whole mind, especially if you are neurodivergent. Okay? Our brains don't always shut off. They go constantly. We can't meditate without a thought coming into our head. But what we can do, what we can do as a neurodivergent person is you can let what needs to come through. So you just have to get still to let that happen. So don't beat yourself up if you're not meditating the way you think other people meditate, because for a neurodivergent person it's different, right? When you're grounding is the same for everybody though. Get your butt outside, take your freaking shoes off, and stand on the ground for 30 seconds, okay? Literally, energy dump into the earth. Just let it flow through you like water. Just imagine it in your head. Energy flowing through you like water. Just energy dumping right into the earth. Okay? Because what's going to happen is that energy is going to come back through the earth, go around, and God and the universe will fill you back up with what you need to be filled up with, which is positive energy. But let it all go. Walk out barefooted. I don't care what anybody says. Barefooted. Humans have been barefooted forever. We still exist because people were barefooted. Because grounding is actually, we aren't grounded most of the time because we wear shoes now. Okay, this is why it's so freaking important that you ground. And I will nag myself to death about grounding personally. So I'm going to be on y'all about it and doing it properly, which is foot to ground. Make sure you're on clean soil. Like don't go in grandma's yard if she has a bunch of worms or something, but pinworms or whatever. But if you can get to some nice grass in a park, in a wherever in your yard, do it. It's so wonderful. Like I wouldn't be telling you all about it so much of it. It hadn't drastically, amazingly changed my life. So get outside and ground. Get some tools. Get some sage and some Palo Santos, and I want you guys to understand what they do as well. If I'm telling you to get these things, sage especially white sage, is a complete cleanse of energy. It wipes out negative and positive energy. Now, Palo Santos is some pretty good stuff because it clears out only the bad energy and leaves the good energy. However, it can also call in your ancestors, so be prepared for that. And by that, I mean they'll start throwing synchronicities and numerology, angel numbers at you. When they come in with the Palo Santos, for me, they come in. So, there's that. Is there anything else I need to tell? Oh, yeah. And this is specifically for light workers. So if you guys, there are different tools that I didn't know about when I started activating and I started learning about energy work, there are things called divining rods you can use. And I might actually pause the video and we might do that in this reading. They're amazing. Divining rods are great. I got a professional set, so I'm excited about those. There are tarot cards. You can actually do what's it called? Tell me the name, guys. Okay. It's not important. Cartomancy. Okay, I'll tell them anyway. Cartomancy, there's that, which is another form of tarot. You can also do, I started out, my very first thing that I got was astro dice. And I could read the heck out of those astro dice, and I had no idea why. Which is, you know, like I said, when you start to activate and you can just all of a sudden do all these. I did like 2 readings in public, and I didn't know how to ground or protect my energy, and it drained the snot out of me. Like, my friends that I was camping with had to carry me back to camp. It was crazy. So there's a lot of different kinds of tools. You can get tarot cards, you can get astro dice. Basically, if you have the gift as an energy worker, you can probably read through multiple things. If you're an energy reader, now if you're a Reiki healer or you're something like that, you are not required by any means to do anything that has to do with divination. But if you are an energy reader like me, you have multiple talents that emerge or will emerge or are emerging currently that you didn't expect. So okay, further advice from Spirit. They just wanted me to do current energies for you guys and advice from Spirit, because apparently what you're dealing with is rough. That's funny. So you got the Ace of Cups, Death, which is also rebirth, 7 of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the 7 of Swords. Oh, that's what this is about. Just confirm it for me. So this is about love or self-love for you guys. What's on the bottom of that one? Is that High Priestess? Ace of Pentacles, baby. High Priestess. Yep, y'all are tapping into your intuition. And Page of Pentacles. You might be getting a message from another Lightworker. Okay, so the advice from Spirit is keep your cards close to your chest. Okay? Because the 7 of Wands is right in the middle for you guys in your advice. You are transforming. Because you were... The energy that I feel is that you are encompassing yourself. You're making your environment, your friends, your family, everything. You want it to be in a higher vibration so much that you are becoming love. And Spirit's saying, you're passionate about this. That's why. The passion is there. And Spirit's like, some of you, your spirit animal might be a raven. But this is, you know, I asked what this was about. This is about you protecting yourself and keeping see that little bubble you're in? You've got all this conflict down here, and you got this little bubble right here that you don't give a crap because you're leveling up energetically. You are becoming love. You can love somebody and not deal with them. Okay? You can love somebody from afar. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. On the bottom of the deck, like I said, High Priestess. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles. You might be getting a message from another Lightworker. But you are absolutely listening to your intuition, and you've got some major abundance coming in. Okay, there were 2 questions I asked you to figure out for yourself. We're gonna pull those. Hey baby, let me finish my reading, and I will love you, and we can go outside again, okay? Okay, Ilbers. My dog's here. He's like, Mom. She's right here. Can you see her little nose? Yep. I see you, baby. Let me finish my readings, okay? Let me finish my readings. My little barky doggy. Since she's retired now, she likes to bark at people that come to the door. It's ridiculous. She's so loud. She's so loud. She's protecting me. Now she has another job because she got real jealous of Daisy for a little bit. Like, because Daisy, you know, is my new service dog, and I have to have her closer to me at night and stuff, and so that took away Ilby's spot. So she had to find something else to do. The other thing she found to do was bark people. But only, like, if I put her in her vest and I take her out, she doesn't do it. But she does it if people come to the door. Protection mode, whatever. Okay, so for your first question, angels, what is the answer to the first question for my Lightworkers? We got one. Take action. Yes. Take action. That's a yes card. Okay. Let's see what's... Our readings are slowly getting longer and longer. Inch by inch. I think it's funny. Nope. I wish I'd stop being crazy. Okay. It's up to you. Okay. For the second one, it's up to you. So it don't matter. It don't matter. Alright, you guys. If you guys like this reading, please hit that like button. Subscribe so I can do a little energy exchange. It helps the channel when you guys subscribe and comment and like it. I can tune into you guys a little bit better. And that way we can also communicate, because I ask you guys what y'all want me to do from time to time, and I need you guys to talk to me. So y'all feel free to comment if you so choose. Don't feel obligated. And I will see you guys in the next reading.